What's up, y'all? Welcome into another episode of Profit Picks. If you are new, we do always start the show by being transparent. Yesterday was a good day. I had one play. It was the Nuggets and Timberwolves under 225 and a half, and that got there. So 5% winner, got back on track, and I think that makes it now 14-6 in the playoffs. Vino, I know you've been killing it as well. Hopefully, yesterday was just as good for you.
Yeah, I'm glad it was good for you, Skee, because yesterday was my bad day. Worst day of the playoffs. 0-3 yesterday. Didn't get anything
Mm,
right. Runs my end of this to it was 21-9. It's 21-12 now. 14-6 is 35-18. Still just about 67%. But yeah, yesterday was just a rough day. Put a little too much trust into Boston for
yeah,
sure. The Denver series bet fell apart. We see that type of stuff in the regular season where a bunch of guys are out and the team still wins, but I didn't think we'd see it in playoffs. Regardless, we'll have to be better. 0-3 is not good enough. And like I say, first bad day in the playoffs. Took a little hit there, Ski, in the accounts.
man. You know what? I do have to shout out Jaden McDaniel. I mean, he's made me a fan.
Mm.
He's talking the talk, walking the walk. That's what I like to see. You know, that's my kind of player right there. Jaden McDaniels has all the respect for me. You'll never hear me say anything bad about Jaden McDaniel. All right, we can get to today. First game up will be. And shout out to the chat. Actually, my bad. I didn't even tap in with the chat. I see Joe. He's a usual in here. Says thanks for all the insight this season. I'm out until WNBA. He must have had Celtics yesterday. Sorry if you had the Celtics yesterday, but yeah, WNBA is around the corner. Absolutely around the corner. Anybody else? A lot of different people tapping in. Appreciate you. Left out a lot of different opinions. Chico says Ski been getting that sun. Oh, a little darker or something now. All right, let's get to the money. Pistons and Magic looking like and let me actually take another peek because it was moving. Opened up 210 and a half. See it as low as 209 and a half out there. For the side opened up minus 3.5, hasn't really moved either. Pistons got back got back on track at home, I guess you can say, or got the win at home. Still down in the series, and here they are favored on the road. Um, not that I think the Magic are great, but the Pistons really haven't shown us that they deserve to be eh, favorites on the road. Every road game has pretty much been a stinker, seems like. Um, Magic, Magic plus the points is pretty appealing, but more appealing than that, last game I did bet the under between these teams, and it didn't get there. But these are two of the worst offenses in the playoffs still, and I really would want to trust the defenses over them. So I probably go under more than anything in this game. What do you think?
Yeah, a couple things you said there that I agree with, Ski. First of all, now, if you played under the other night, you lose because of an abnormal first half. 66-60 at halftime, 126 by these teams. The second half was more normal, only 99 points. Under makes a lot of sense tonight as these playoffs get tighter and tighter and tighter. And let's face it, Paolo and Cade both had to be superhuman the other night to get it to where it got to 45 points each. I think more so in Cade Cunningham's case. I said it the other day. He's got to be superhuman. Ski, there's just nobody coming to his rescue. Tobias Harris, again, I'm going to give him credit. He's been steady this entire series, but there's got to be somebody else to help out here. And on the road, really don't trust Piston road players. I would trust Desmond Bain a little bit more. The problem I have with Orlando is when they don't have Franz, they're just not the same. And he's not going to play tonight. And they could get by here in a defensive struggle. They got out rebounded by 16 the other night. I don't think that's going to happen again. Minus 16 on the boards. So Orlando at home with a chance to close out. I think you're going to get just like what you got from Minnesota last night. You're going to get their A plus, whatever they have to give, they're going to give in this game. And I don't know that Detroit can answer the bell to the tune of winning by 4 or 5 points. I guess 4. You can get 3.5s everywhere. If you do, however, like Detroit, you know, to win here, it's almost better off, Ski, not to lay 3.5, but to play Detroit plus 120 for the series. I mean, if this does get back home to Detroit, they're probably going to close out. I think Orlando plus points. My power ratings made Orlando a 1 point favorite here. Odds makers keep posting Detroit as a road favorite. Haven't played like the Knicks out of the East. Haven't really played like you mentioned. They haven't been all that great on the road. I think Orlando's probably the right side here tonight, but under 210 just seems like a really good play in this game.
Yeah, that's the way I'm looking at it. I haven't pushed any buttons yet today. Yesterday ended up being a day where I was, more so just enjoying myself, and it's early here where I'm at, so I didn't get to the window with anything, but I do have opinions, and this may be one that I do get to the window on a little bit later. All right, next up we have Cavaliers and Raptors. This one opened up -4, still around there. Total came down a little bit from 220 to about 218. And you know what? I don't know why this total is. I mean, I guess Brandon Ingram being hurt, maybe moving the total there. But I mean, Cavs defense not great. That's the reason they can't cover games. I mean, they can't get stops. They can score. Um, Now, will this Raptors team be able to keep up? Will they be able to score? It probably will be at home. I don't know. But then again, when I think about it, the games, I feel like the Raptors, and I'm just talking off the top of my head, like a Raptors type of game is probably more of an under game. So if you think the Raptors are the side, then you probably like under. If you like the Cavs, you probably look over. This one's tough. I think I like the Cavs side a little bit more here. So I'll probably lean over in Cavs. What do you think, Vino?
Yeah, a couple of things here. That backcourt for Cleveland. It is what it is. Harden and Mitchell. They're not going to defend anybody. Toronto's got guys that are at least willing. Jamal Shed, we remember him from his Houston Cougar days. Obviously, he's got defense written all over him. But the problem with Toronto here is, again, you haven't had Emmanuel quickly all series long, so maybe you've been able to overcome that. Brandon Ingram's banged up and doubtful. Scotty Barnes got hurt in that last game. I don't know what percentage Scotty Barnes is even going to be playing at. So Toronto's dinged up. And then if I think back, Ski, first off, to your point about total here, the 2 games Cleveland played in this building were their worst offensive games. All their good offenses come at home. It hasn't come here. But if I'm remembering right, you had these Cavs in this building a couple of games ago, and they should have won that game. They threw that game away at the end. They had Toronto beat from start to finish, same point spread, same everything. I feel like they can close one out here. I don't know. Again, Toronto, it's going to be a really great environment. And they're a team that, they're up against the wall. They're going to give you everything they've got. But something just tells me that Cleveland's the better team. And maybe they had a chance. Maybe Kenny Atkinson can get through to them. You had a chance last night to watch Boston play around and now get pushed to a game 7. You had a chance to watch Denver play around and get eliminated. I know the Cavs backcourt just is never going to be any good defensively, but they should have enough here against Toronto. I kind of like the Cleveland side. If you're looking at total, you know me, I would like to trust the Cavalier team total over 111.5, but everything I said earlier, they haven't played good offense in this building. 104 and 89 points. That last game, game 4, I think it was in Toronto, that one where nobody could make a shot. That seems like an outlier to me a little bit here. So maybe some form of Cavaliers, maybe some form of Cleveland team total. I haven't played it yet, but it's directions I'm looking.
Yeah, this one is a tough game. I'm gonna go over to the last one. That's the Lakers and the Rockets. And opened up -3.5, still there. Total did come down a little bit from the 206.5. Um, Lakers get up 3-0. Another team playing around here, Vino, or are the Rockets just a better team, like Jabari Smith Jr. said? Who do you think's gonna get it done here with the Rockets at home?
Yeah, Ime said he thought his team could still win the series too. I kind of poked at that statement the other day, but they did win again. Couple of things here. I think Austin Reeves will be far more productive tonight in his second game, even though this one's on the road. He took a lot of shots the other night. If I'm remembering right, he was 4 of 16 from the field, but he made a lot of free throws. Are you going to get those whistles on the road that you got at home? I'm not sure. And I'll reiterate something I said the other day too. I can't tell if LeBron is getting fatigued in this series or if he's got one more, really good effort left in him. I would think he does. I don't think Los Angeles wants this thing to get home to a game 7. There'd be so much pressure on the Lakers. But they're just not playing really good offense right now. Something in me tells me that I'm supposed to play this game over just because of what I've seen. Everything under, under. Can't shoot, can't shoot, can't shoot. And the number's been pushed all the way down to 205.5. I don't know, Skee. To me, this was the toughest game on the card here. I could look at. I can always talk myself into an over, but I don't know that I'll do it here. We'll see what the later in the day brings. But it's a tough game. I kind of had feelings for both teams as far as side is concerned here.
Rockets untrustworthy laying points. That's just how I feel about them. And I saw that come in the last game as far as Austin Reeves coming back and messing up the rhythm or being off and rusty, et cetera, et cetera. I think they'll look a lot better, and he'll look a lot better in this next game. And I think that I just don't trust the Rockets offense. I really don't. I think the Lakers are the right side here. I think the Lakers win, honestly. So we shall see. That is the show for today. Quick and easy today, Vino. Really tough games. But yeah, we got it done in about 12 minutes. So before we move over to best bet, let's go ahead and actually, you know what? I am not. My bad. I got stuff going on in here, man. I don't know what promos to even do, Vino. So I'm gonna pass it to you. If there's anything you want to promote, feel free. And if you have a best bet, we'd love to hear it. If you don't, it's all good.
I should have given it a far closer look. There's brand new May promotions going on here, guys. I think one is a 3-day deal that that WagerTalk is offering now at the start of the month at a reduced price. The buy 3 days, get 3 days, the 6 total that ran so long is no longer available. But I do think they're back to one of those 3-day packages that are very,
I see it now.
very. You see it?
Yeah, we got a 3-day all access pass, only $49. So that means you get $20 off the regular price, and you also get a 25% off coupon that you can use on anything that you can use on other daily packages or whatever else you want. So, for example, if you want to purchase Rob Veno's 3-day pass, you'll get a 25% off coupon. You can come check something out for me if you like, or whatever else you want. And I also see they have $100 off a 30-day all access pass plus 10 days free. Says you save about $238 with that one. So that's some of the new stuff they have going on. Anything else you want to add, or a best bet? If you don't, it's all good.
Yeah. Real quick, listening to that last promo you had and just thinking ahead to what we're going to be covering here. NBA playoffs all month long, WNBA starting, UFL in my case. I think the CFL starts really soon. So there's a lot here in the month of May if you go for that month-long package with all those savings. But let's get to, man. Yesterday you told me don't let them bully you, Vino. Don't let them bully you. And honest to God, the clients don't have a play today yet. I haven't made a bet today yet, so there's no sense in leaving anything here. I think I gave really good indicators to which ways I will be looking here. So if you watch the show, if you listen close enough, I know we always tease about listening skills. If you got them, you know a little bit about which direction we're leaning here. But I'm going to skip it today, Skee. Only 3 games. And like I say, if the clients don't have a play yet, I don't really have anything to give out here.
Yeah, I'm kind of on that same boat. I told you guys I enjoyed myself last night. I'm only here one more day. I'm probably gonna enjoy myself today too. But I'm making my decisions a little bit closer to game time today. One game I don't like at all. The other two games I do like, and I probably will get to the window with at least one, if not both of those games. I just want to make sure I do my due diligence and research and not just rush bet. So I can't leave a best bet for the show because of it. But like Vino said, if you listen to the show, you know what two games and what two plays I'm talking about. I see you guys in the comment. A couple of people already, mentioning. So probably will get there. Just want to make sure I, be responsible and do the right thing. All right, Vino. Always appreciate you taking the time to break these games down with me. Helps my process. I'm sure we help everybody else out there as well. And chat, always gonna let you know you're appreciated. You help make the show what it is. So always gonna let you know that. Best of luck, everybody, on all your action. We'll be back again on Monday, and we'll catch you then.